heating up pretty fast out there right now. I guess enjoy it while it lasts, right, Kristen?
Yeah, because it all is going to change today. We have another front moving through, a massive one that's going to bring in a major cool down. Right now, temperatures out there in the low 60s. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, will be about 20 to 30 degrees colder, and then we're going to have the very strong winds on top of that, so it is going to feel about 30 to 35 degrees colder than what we're seeing this morning. So you may not need the jacket today. You'll definitely want to get it back out for tomorrow. As we look out to the east, everyone above freezing this morning. Upper 50s in Tucumcari, 49 in Durango, low 50s for Farmington. So a very mild start, and as we go through the day, we will see a few more clouds around, but it still will be a warm one, mid 70s for your lunch hour with highs today in the low 80s. It will be a breezy afternoon, and as we get closer to noontime and between that and about 3 o'clock, winds will be at about 15 to 25 miles an hour, occasionally gusting to 30, 35. What that means for us is high fire danger. Not dangerous winds yet, but after 5 o'clock, winds are going to pick up pretty dramatically, especially after the sun goes down. And as we go into the very early morning hours tonight, you're going to hear the wind as the winds pick up and gust between 50 and 60 right through Albuquerque. So highs today, 80s, 70s out east, starting to see some of the cooler air affect northeastern New Mexico with highs in the mid 50s in Raton, but everyone will get the cold air as we go through the overnight hours. So here's how it'll play out. This front's going to come through today, and for western New Mexico, we will have breezy to windy conditions for the afternoon, so expect a lot of blowing dust, and we'll also see the chance for maybe a spot snow shower here in the mountains here and there. Keep in mind, most of the moisture is going to be up in Colorado, so we're not going to get a whole lot of that in our mountains. For tomorrow morning, temperatures will take a big dip, and we'll still see the chance for maybe a stray mountain shower, but otherwise the big story will be the cold and the wind. The winds start to decrease as we go towards tomorrow evening. As for the Rio Grande Valley and Albuquerque, winds will continue to pick up through the afternoon, especially this evening and overnight. No snow for us to talk about here. Santa Fe staying dry too, maybe a few snow showers in the mountains, and then the temperatures drop a whole lot tonight, and then we'll see a much cooler day tomorrow. Winds start to taper off by tomorrow afternoon and evening. And for the northern mountains, eastern part of the state, we're talking mountain snow and gusty winds. That will happen late today, and then overnight tonight, winds will continue to pick up. Isolated mountain snow showers are possible, then far northeastern New Mexico, central and southern New Mexico staying dry. And then for tomorrow, we'll finally start to see the wind calm down. For tonight, overnight lows down to the mid-20s in Taos, 19 in Alamosa, 35 in Santa Fe and Albuquerque. We'll see those temps dip down to the low 40s, so we'll stay above freezing, but keep in mind that tomorrow will actually be the colder night for most of us. So here's your forecast now, region by region. Southern Colorado, a cool, breezy day, winds between 15 and 25 miles an hour. High fire danger here with highs in the mid-60s as things will stay mainly dry, and then tomorrow even cooler, overnight lows in the mid-20s for the next 2 nights. For the northwest, windy and cooler, and winds will gust between 35 and 50 miles an hour this afternoon here. 67 the high for Farmington, tomorrow 62, overnight lows below freezing tonight and tomorrow night. For the southwest, pretty mild today, highs in the 80s and low 90s, but tomorrow back to the 60s for highs, tomorrow night down to the freezing mark. For the southeast, breezy conditions today. Winds won't be as strong across far southeastern New Mexico. Winds will pick up through the overnight hours though. Overnight lows tonight down to the low 40s, and then after 90s today, 50s tomorrow with temperatures down to the freezing mark in Roswell tomorrow night. For the northeast, windy conditions developing as we head through the afternoon and this evening. 20 to 30 mile an hour winds gusting to 45 for the afternoon, and then 55 and 60 mile an hour gusts are possible tonight. We will see the chance for a few showers. That could change into snow as temperatures drop overnight. For the northern mountains, a few spot thunderstorms this afternoon, and then the chance for snow tonight and tomorrow morning. Winds pretty gusty here too, 35 to 50 mile an hour winds, and then the cold arrives and we could see temperatures close to the freezing mark tonight, below freezing in Santa Fe tomorrow night. East Mountains, 70s today. Overnight lows tonight. Take a look at that. Low to mid 30s. You definitely want to bring in any tender plants tonight. And for the metro area, mid 80s for highs today. 25 to 35 mile an hour winds. And we'll continue to see those pick up. And I moved my 7-day because we didn't get to show it last time, but I am going to put it up for you right here. Your 7-day forecast for Albuquerque. And 82 today, 43 tonight. Look at that, 37 tomorrow night. So we will get dangerously close to freezing in the valley locations, also out toward the East Mountains for the next couple of nights. And then really just watching for those strong winds to develop overnight tonight.
All right, thank you, Kristen.